Hello, my name is Erin Feiger, and Microsoft has invited me to share with you my experience in using Microsoft's Partner Center portal. Today, I'm going to show you how to share a deal in Partner Center and begin to co-sell with the Microsoft Field Sales Organization. Let's go over to Partner Center so I can show you how to create a deal. Once logged into Partner Center using your corporate credentials, you will see in the new user interface called Workspaces a home page with tiles. If you have the referral user or the referral admin permission, you will see the referral tile. If you do not see this referral tile, you will need to reach out to your organization's Partner Center account admin and have them update your user permission, giving you the either referral user or referral admin role inside a Partner Center. Let's click on Referrals and begin to create deals. Once in the referral program, we're going to go to Opportunities. In opportunities, Microsoft organizes your opportunities into inbound versus outbound. Inbound opportunities are the opportunities you're receiving from Microsoft and from other partners. The outbound is all the opportunities that you're sharing and requesting to engage with Microsoft or other partners in the ecosystem. So up here, we're going to click on New Deal. And my core tip for you here is under a customer company location, just pick the country in which you're trying to search for the customer in. And you're going to want to think about the country in which your particular customer is headquartered, because that is most likely how Microsoft has organized that customer being managed out of the country in which their corporate headquarters is. So I'm going to start with the United States. And then over here in the customer name, I'm going to click Parker Hanovan and then click search. So starting June 1st, Microsoft actually updated the select your customer functionality. So for some of you who might have been used to co-selling in Partner Center, this will look a little different. There's now organized into Microsoft Managed, Microsoft Unmanaged, and Other. If you're trying to engage with a Microsoft field seller around a particular customer, then you're going to want to stay over here in the Microsoft Managed list and pick the Parker Hanovan option underneath this list that best suits where you believe your opportunity is aligned. Then click Proceed. Now, when creating an opportunity with Microsoft, you have the ability as a partner to create either a co-sell opportunity or a partner-led opportunity. A co-sell opportunity is one in where you're requesting to get engaged with the Microsoft Field Sales Organization around this particular customer. In order to create a co-sell opportunity, you must provide customer contact information, and later on in creating the deal, you must identify what type of help you're looking for from Microsoft. If you're creating a partner-led opportunity, the customer contact information is optional. And when it comes to the type of help you need from Microsoft, you won't select that because it's partner-led. So you're just telling Microsoft, I have this. I don't need your help at the moment, but I want to let you know that we're selling this kind of opportunity into this customer. So it's kind of like a for visibility only type of opportunity if you're trying to create partner-led. But if you really want to get connected to the Microsoft sales organization and identify who is going to be the opportunity owner and get connected to them via email, you'll need to create a co-sell opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and put I'm going to pretend to put the customer's information in here and then click Next. The other core tip for you here is under the phone number, you want this field to just be straight numbers. Here in the deal details, you're going to identify the deal name. And my core tip for you here when creating your deal name is to make this deal name something that's more meaningful to the Microsoft Field Sales Organization. So if you might have the deal called something inside of your CRM system, that means something to you and your sellers. Let's change the way that looks and make it more meaningful to Microsoft. So this is your opportunity to say, I have a Teams room. This is going to be an FY23 deal, and it's going to be a Teams room migration from on-prem to Teams. And I'm going to make sure that my estimated value is $25,000 or greater. So we're going to call this deal $50,000. Notice I didn't use any commas or dollar symbols. Again, this field is just straight numbers. Your estimated close date, you can either use the arrows to kind of flip through the calendar. You can even click on the year to flip through the years, or you can use the arrows to flip through the months. So I'm going to go here to December and say, I think this deal is going to close at the end of this calendar year. The CRM ID field, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys link the CRM ID inside of your sales system to the partner center deal that you're creating. That way, in the future, when you export your pipeline out of partner center, this field will be able to be a field that exports, and you'll be able to do some VLOOKUPs and comparisons of here's the deal inside of Partner Center, here's the deal inside of my CRM system, and then you'll be able to quickly identify if you need to change the estimated value or update the close date or advance the sales stage or even close the deal as a win or a loss. So the more you kind of tag the deal, this is the deal inside of my CRM system that goes with this deal inside of Partner Center, the better you're going to be able to locate those deals in bulk and find the deals that you need to update and then what that information is that you need to update inside a Partner Center. So I'm just going to pretend this is my CRM opportunity ID. The marketing campaign ID field is meant for when you're working with Microsoft on some joint marketing efforts. Your Microsoft marketing person will give you a campaign code. They'd like for you to put that campaign code in all the opportunities that are related to that specific marketing campaign you're doing. So this will be the field for that marketing campaign. Any notes you want to share with Microsoft? This is a 6-month engagement. And then your contact information. Here you can put as many team members as you want to be included in the email introduction, connecting the right people on your side with the right people inside of Microsoft. So you can put your different folks, and as you start to enter more and more contacts in here under team members, you'll start to see a list that you can just kind of click and add them as you go, or you can add new people as needed. Then the next part will be adding your solution. So you can either scroll through a list by starting to type, or you can look at the list of offers that are live in the marketplace that you can actually select and add to your deal. And then click Next. If, again, I'm trying to create a co-sell opportunity, here's where I'm going to say what type of help I need from Microsoft. So I need customer technical architecture. If I'm just creating a partner-led opportunity, then I will say no help required at this point of time. If you are trying to create a co-sell opportunity, it's going to remind you once again that you need to provide customer contact information and fill in the fields with the appropriate information. If you've already filled it in from the first screen when you first were creating your deal, it just pulls through that information and then click Next. The last thing you can do is if you'd like to invite another partner, let's say you're working with a solutions integrator or another ISV partner, you can invite them into the opportunity so that everybody sees the opportunity and everybody gets connected on that introduction email. And then you check the box to say you confirm that you have consent to share this information and begin to co-sell with the Microsoft Field Sales Organization. So once the opportunity is created, if it's a co-sell opportunity, there's going to be a few different statuses that you're going to see underneath the Microsoft card. So in the Microsoft card, you're going to see under state, it'll be received, meaning they've received the co-sell request and they're working on mapping it to the correct person inside of Microsoft and waiting for that Microsoft person to either accept it or decline it. So it'll go to from received to then either accepted if Microsoft accepts to COSA with you. It can go to declined if Microsoft declines. And some of the common use cases we're seeing around declines is the customer is actually SMB and SMB doesn't qualify for co-selling, or the Microsoft person was looking for some more information. So it really is important if you have some notes to go ahead and add that at the time of creating the deal, because it just further supports your chances of Microsoft accepting to co-sell with you. The next stage it could go to is expired. So if it got connected to a Microsoft person and they didn't accept a co-sell with you within 14 days, then the deal will move to expired. So those are the different stages of a co-sell opportunity, and it's important to kind of look down here and see what state your co-sell request is currently at with inside of Microsoft. Once Microsoft accepts to co-sell with you, you'll see the team member that gets assigned to that opportunity, and when you hover over their name, you'll see their phone number and their email. You should also receive an email from Microsoft stating that they have accepted to co-sell with you and connecting you to this person as well via email. But if for some reason that email gets a little lost in your inbox, you can always come out here, go to this opportunity, hover over the person's name, and email them directly. When you're ready to close the opportunity as a win or a loss, you can go into your deal and you can update that. So we can come over here and we'll be able to close the deal as a win or loss and submit that deal registration if it qualifies for deal registration. Also, once you create your deals, you will see a red bar that goes across the deal. And if you click on the know why or just hover over the know why, it will specifically tell you why this particular opportunity might not be eligible for deal registration program, but that doesn't mean it's not still eligible to co-sell with a Microsoft Field person and get the Microsoft Field support around that opportunity. So it is important to hover over this and learn that this particular customer is actually not managed by Microsoft. So I won't be able to get anyone at Microsoft to support me on this opportunity. It will really just be a partner-led opportunity. If maybe I picked the wrong solution or this particular solution is not Azure IP incentive eligible, then you'll see an X mark next to that. And then Microsoft has either accepted or declined to co-sell with you. So get used to like hovering over the red bar here and clicking on the know why so that you can see what's going on with your opportunity. All of these might be green except for the IP co-sell incentive eligible, and that might be fine if the solution you're trying to co-sell with Microsoft on is co-sell ready but just not IP incentivized. Then that's okay. Keep proceeding. Close the deal as a win when it closes, or close the deal as a loss accordingly. That shouldn't stop you from co-selling and at least recording your wins and your losses within the co-sell program. So I hope you found this information to be helpful on how to begin to co-sell with the Microsoft Field Sales Organization. Remember, you can come out here and quickly look up your customers to see if they're managed or not, so you know how to begin to engage with Microsoft. And after you share your opportunities, come out and check on what the current Microsoft state is as far as that deal being accepted, declined, or expired, so that you know where the deal sits within inside of Microsoft. And remember, Microsoft has 14 days to accept a co-sell with you. So you should see an update within 14 days regardless. I hope you found this information to be helpful in beginning to co-sell with Microsoft and creating your opportunities. I'm Erin Feiger, and I hope you've enjoyed following me in this journey inside of Microsoft's Partner Center portal.